welcome back to this very moment collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels, the universe to see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And let's get into today's message. So firstly, I'm getting a strong energy of like a big blessing, a huge level up. We have life force, we have ascension, and we have downloads and understanding. So it seems like you're really tapped into all the elements of manifestation. Saru knows with life force, it says express your driving passion. Sensual powers are increased at this time. You may find yourself feeling really like you're on the prowl, like you are ready. Okay, hopefully you have a partner, because if not, this energy might actually be uncomfortable for you. And I would say try to get that out the best you can. And maybe you can even, do a 2-for-1 special and manifest or set intention as you're working with your sensuality. That could be a powerful manifestation method for you. But you have a very strong life force at this time. Spirit has blessed you with vitality. You have all the energy that you need to do something big. There's an opportunity coming toward collective, and Spirit is blessing you with that strong life force really out of the blue. So if you've been feeling stuck, stagnant, or if you've been feeling low energy and tired, all of a sudden you're getting these really big bursts of energy, specifically when you're getting this powerful idea. It seems to be related to money, or actually for me, it felt more material. It felt like acquiring something. So this could be a new car. This could be an item that you really wanted. This could be a home. And Spirit is giving you all the energy for it. And it really comes to mind for me is like, when you're lounging around in your house and it's like you're just doom scrolling, you have nothing that you plan to do all weekend, and you're just scrolling, doing whatever, being lazy. The moment you get a craving though, right? It's like you can hop out of the bed like you're possessed and literally go get that craving, go get that snack from the gas station or go to the fast food place. It's giving that kind of energy where it's like you could have no intention, no plan, no energy otherwise before you get this idea, or before, not even idea, it's a move. It's something Spirit is calling you to do. You have like no energy, life is going on and nothing really is sticking out to you. And then all of a sudden, as soon as Spirit gives you this idea, this move, this direction, all of a sudden you're like filled with vitality and life force and immediately cash in on that. And it just reminds me how like you could be, totally stagnant, lazy, not really planning to do anything, but as soon as you get a craving, it's like you have all the energy in the world to make it happen. We got Sephiroth B with Ascension. So you're also ascending and connecting to some higher realms at this time. Your dreams could be really interesting at this time. You could have really good dream recall as well, especially if you're someone who doesn't really remember your dreams. It's like all of a sudden you're starting to remember them. And this is not just dreams. This is all of your spiritual gifts. They're increasing. It says, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. So it's giving like the parting of the clouds after the, thunderstorm. And it's like if there wasn't water everywhere, water on the ground, you wouldn't even have known that it stormed so bad before. The way the sun just comes out right after a really bad storm is giving that kind of energy. You could be feeling like you're in a fog. You could be feeling like you're having a hard time remembering things, walking into a room. Literally, you knew what you were going in there for, and then 2 seconds later, you're finally there to grab it. And it's like, what did I even come in here for? You could feel like you're in autopilot as well. And I feel like that is intentional. I feel like there's something to that. I feel like Spirit is specifically keeping you occupied in the higher realms. You could be doing a lot of daydreaming and fantasizing at this time, so that once this idea is here, it'll be so distinct to you. You'll feel that burst of energy and life force and vitality. You'll immediately go for it. You won't pause. You won't hesitate. So Spirit has kind of got you in this, dreamy-like state until it's time to move. And it's almost like you're conserving energy. until it's the big moment. We got Lady Venus with downloads and understanding. It says truth is being revealed and deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So if you've never astral traveled, that could be something coming for you in the near future. But also, you know, downloads, psychic gifts, psychic messages, and I'm also hearing exposed. There could be someone getting exposed in the near future. So look out for that. We got the water carrier, fine print, and the knight here. So someone coming in to save the day, but also someone coming in to expose what has been hidden. The fine print is all about the details, looking closer, inspections. If you signed any contract and you're stuck in that deal, I'm seeing you find a loophole and being able to get out of that deal. As soon as I said that, Spirit is showing me a car. That's a specific message for like one person who's been wanting to get rid of this car, whether you can't make the payments or whether the car clunked out right after you purchased it, like months after you purchased it. And it's like, seriously, I've been driving this, not even 5,000 miles and it's already having issues. I'm seeing something in the fine print being revealed that's allowing you to drop that burden. And I feel like that's a part of the process of you stepping into this new life, you stepping into this new blessing, is also dropping the things that are weighing you down and holding you back. With this fine print energy, it can also be a warning to be careful. So make sure if anyone's trying to hurry up and get you to sign anything, be very weary of that person. I'm seeing a bit of offloading energy and scapegoating energy. So it seems like there could be a person who's trying to get you to hurry up and agree to taking on this project, for an example, at work. And the fine print is that this project has already been given to someone else and they completely tanked it. Everything is a mess. You're not going to have enough time to even do what needs to be done. And they're trying to shift that blame onto you. The fine print can be a warning to make sure you're not agreeing to things too quickly. Take a moment, take a beat, take the time you need. I specifically don't make important decisions in front of people. And if people ever try to pressure me into answering right now, my answer is always, oh, if you can't wait for me to give you an answer, then it's just no, then we'll just go with no. And I just say that right on the spot and then walk away and, you know, move on with my business. Because, you know, people, they like to watch your facial expressions when you're processing the question that they're asking you. And when that person wants something, usually that's when they start getting pushy and trying to corner you into something. So maybe you'll want to use that, you know, the way that I like to do it, but just be very weary of that, because I'm picking up on just an energy of people trying to shift the blame, small bit of destiny swapping type of energy coming up for me. It's kind of like almost judgment day is coming and everyone's trying to kind of do their final, okay, let me just, you know, let me please the God, you know, let me please the higher power, or let me shift the blame onto this person or put this onto them so I don't have to be responsible. And it's so interesting how that's coming in as you have this like rare, powerful blessing coming in. It feels like a blessing of ascension, downloads, and spiritual gifts, but it also feels very material, where there's a job, some money, or something coming towards you. And if you are out of your daydream because someone is freaking out and they're trying to get someone to swap places with them so they can avoid karma, and you kind of get pulled out of your daydream and you're like, oh my God, this person is panicking. Okay, yes, whatever, you know, just to kind of get them to calm down, you're going to end up first of all, you're going to kind of end up in the wrong place, because Spirit has you in that dreamy state intentionally. So don't feel guilty about that either, because it can come with a little bit of laziness, not going to lie. So don't feel guilty about that if you're kind of feeling a bit groggy. I was getting a lot of like sensual vitality coming from you, but maybe it's like, we've been doing both. We've been in the bed and exploring that sensuality, but also like just very much so staying in the bed. So it could be something like that, but just be mindful. We got the water carrier, so look out for water signs. The water carrier in this deck, though, is all about like generosity, nobility, someone who's calm, passionate, and also wants to care for others, someone who's very helpful. So this is an information bringer, but this is also a wealth bringer. Wealth has a lot of ties to water. Water energy brings a lot of financial stability and blessings. So I'm feeling that coming in. Your blessing may come in through a water sign or through someone who has direct access to money or resources. And we got the Knight card here. And you know what? I love this energy because the Knight serves the king and the queen. So whether you're the king or the queen, this is someone coming in who wants to protect you and help you. Maybe that's even how you're getting out of any sticky situation someone's trying to wrap you into by, kind of getting white knighted by this person, where it's just like, okay, they're coming in, swooping in to protect you because they see an injustice. Even if they don't know you, they don't know the situation. The Knight is very confident and heroic, a messenger, like I was saying before, very assertive and passionate. This person has a fighting spirit, so they have no issue when there's opposition. They have no issue when they're climbing an uphill battle and there's a lot of work. Whatever it is, I'm seeing a really helpful person coming in to kind of bless you. So I want to get more about what the blessing is. We got Justice, 8 of Coins, and the Sun card reversed. So as a lot of people are losing, collective, you are winning. You may be seeing a lot of, I just heard death. So you may be seeing a lot of that lately. A lot of people, kind of passing over. You may be seeing like a lot of people suffering, even people in your close, circle. You may be noticing people going out less as well, like wanting to stay inside and kind of hiding or going ghost. And I feel like that's because they're going through it. And it's crazy because we have the Justice card here. So I was getting like more Judgment card energy. It felt really harsh and serious, but honestly, Justice it can be really harsh as well. All about karma and people being in the place that they're supposed to be, not being able to destiny swap with someone and, offload their karma onto you. 8 of Coins, Spirit is telling me continue to do what you're doing already, but also set out some time to pursue the things that you're interested in or the things that you're called to do at this time. And Justice, I feel a strong energy of protection. Spirit has your back. This White Knight energy has your back. And ironically, we got the Sun card reverse. Everyone is kind of like scrambling and hurting and trying to find a solution and trying to, I feel like it's giving looting energy, whenever there's a big protest or whenever there's like a fight in a store, you have people that, well, let me just run out with my whole cart then. Like when there's a distraction, it's giving that kind of energy where it's like there's a lot going on collectively. So people think they're moving in the dark, but they're definitely not. It's like you can see it. When that card flipped over. Spirit, can you tell us more about the blessings coming in for collective? It feels very rare. It feels like something that you don't see very often. Honestly, I'm seeing some of you reach a level of divinity yourself, which divinity is more related to gods, goddesses, ascended masters, but I'm seeing some sort of divinity for you. So this could be someone marrying into royalty. This could be someone marrying into a family that's well known, or being employed by a family or business that's well known. I'm seeing high standing. Alrighty. With the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that's personal fulfillment. Your blessing is very much so curated to you. And I feel like that's what makes it so rare, because it's your perfect happy ever after. You could be a bit of an enigma collective. You could be someone who doesn't want what people typically want. You could have even cringed just a moment ago because I was talking about something very traditional. I was just talking about like marriage as an example, marrying into a powerful family, that could totally make you cringe. So whatever your happily ever after is, that is what I'm seeing. Bottom of the deck represents things that haven't come to pass yet, things that are still come to pass, and it represents like things unseen. So Spirit is saying in the midst of Judgment Day or justice, the scales getting weighed and people having to be held accountable, you're being called to literally 8 of Pentacles, focus on yourself, focus on what you have going on. I would not be helping people at this time. I know it sounds selfish. It could be the smallest thing. I'm also, all as soon as I said that, I felt an energy of someone being ungrateful, which is so weird because before that, the example I was going to use is like you could have someone asking you to help them move. And then soon as I was going to say that, I was getting a strong, ungrateful energy. So you could be asked to help certain people and they're not even appreciating it at this time. And it's because crap is hitting the fan. Let the chips fall. Let people be held accountable for what they've done and what they've invested and where they're at. And also just let destiny play out and you just do your own thing. We have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands reversed. So this lets me know you're not exactly called to do something this very moment. And if you have, it would be something that doesn't require like an immediate commitment. Eight of Swords is Spirit saying, I'm protecting you. And in the beginning of the reading, I was feeling that energy of you being more in the higher realms and Spirit keeping you there intentionally. So definitely checking out as far as like, you know, you're totally fine kind of sitting in that energy for a while longer. We have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands reversed. You could be seeing some repeating nines and also repeating eights with the Eight of Coins that came out before and then this Eight of Swords. So you could be seeing 808, 818, 909, maybe even 898, you know, 989 combinations of the both of the numbers. We got the Ace of Cups reversed, Four of Cups reversed, and the Page of Wands reversed. I just heard you will never have to ask anyone for anything again. And now I just heard echo. I feel like Spirit is echoing something that you've said. You may have told that to Spirit yourself, like, Spirit, please put me in a position where I literally don't have to depend on other people. I don't have to look to other people for anything. I can just be myself in my own energy. I'm tapping into someone who has to live with roommates or family for financial purposes, but you really want to live alone so that you can just have your own space and stretch out and not feel constricted. Nine of Cups, bottom of the deck. Whatever it is that you want, I see you getting. I just saw 1616. Take some time to set intention as well at this time. Take some time to write down. Pen to paper I'm seeing is some reason significant. Actually writing it with your hand. My wrist hurts after like 1 minute of writing. I'm like, how did I do it? Because, you know, I'm not a spring chicken. You know, I'm a little bit up there. I'm not up there. Up there. But back in my day, we literally did not have like the iPads and the digital and the computers. No, it was like every paper you could get a 3-page essay and you're very much so expected to write all that down. Today's day, I would not be able to do that. I would not be able to do that. Do they still have to do that in school or is it all digital now? Anyways, yeah, writing it down is significant. Write down what it is that you want and try not to base it on things you already know. Make it a point to write things that you have not seen yet or have not accomplished yet. So like for an example, if there is someone on your mind, I just saw 1717, if there's a specific person on your mind, don't ask for that. Ask for something new or leave it open-ended so that Spirit can bless you with that if it's available, but also so that you can be blessed, period. Write down your dream life. Yeah, Spirit is showing me scripting. Write down your dream life. And Spirit is also showing me making a little, I've heard it called a mind movie. But basically it's like a little movie that you can make. I want to say people end up making it. I don't exactly remember, maybe with Canva, but you can make it with anything. Go on Pinterest, collect a bunch of pictures that inspire you or represent the life that you want. You can even get crafty and you can, you know, put your face on like, you know, someone else in the picture and really make it look like it's you and watch that, you know, the first minute you wake up and right before you go to bed. Very, very powerful manifestation technique. Right before you're about to go to sleep and right when you wake up is when you're at that cross energy between awake and sleep. And it's when your conscious and unconscious mind, subconscious mind are all meshed together versus so separated like when you're awake. So go ahead and do that. It'll be very, very powerful for you. Other than that, literally just wait. The blessing is not the same for everyone. For me, I'm getting material things, money and divinity. But ultimately, Nine of Cups is going to be like whatever would make up your happily ever after, whatever would make you feel like, okay, I've reached success or I am happy. We got healing, chaos. Ooh, and we have happiness. So, oh, and you see, this is what I was literally talking about. We got the stillness card. I love when Spirit comes in and gives that double confirmation because sometimes you just need it. You need Spirit to come through and confirm, like, really, I'm not supposed to do anything at this time because you're a human being, not a human doing. And a lot of times you can feel that pressure, especially with hustle culture, to make something happen and to do something. But I just love this for you, that you're called to rest at this time. It's so nice. And then we got healing, chaos, and happiness. So this is bringing me back to those of you who are living with family or roommates or people you don't want to live with. Even if you have your own place, if you have like neighbors that are causing problems for you, I'm seeing a shift there. So there could be an eviction for someone else that's healing that chaos for you and letting you step into happiness. Also, I'm really called towards the double dolphins on the happiness card and the sun energy. So look out for Leos and look out for sunny days and summer being significant. Also, I'm hearing no summertime sadness. Spirit wants you to be happy in the summer. So we're dwindling down, but, you know, have a little beach day, have a little trip, do something, you know, fun and cute for yourself. Make yourself a little charcuterie and have a picnic and read a book. It could be simple. You don't have to always go out and make it so big, but I'm seeing that being so enriching for you. And I'm also seeing someone having a divine shift, doing something small like that and realizing, wow, I've really been starving myself of happy experiences that really just are for me and not for everyone else. You might find a lot of joy and fulfillment through helping other people or gift giving to other people. I know that's my love language. I love giving gifts because I'm so detail oriented and I always remember everything. You could look at something a moment longer and I'm like, I know they want that. I'm getting that. Let me go ahead and go back to the store when I'm not with them and buy that for them and give it to them on their birthday or give it to them on Christmas. So you could be like that as well. But I'm seeing you step into happiness, and this rare blessing is literally just for you, collective. We have the truth card, and you know what? I forgot that I was even getting that as a download in the beginning of the reading, but I was seeing someone being exposed and information coming to light. So look out for that, collective, as well. With the truth card coming out at the end of the reading, I'm like, ooh, that's kind of eerie, but it doesn't surprise me. That's what justice is all about. Like, really revealing the truth and people knowing exactly what's going on. So expect that as well. Truth to be revealed. That is what I have for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all that is over there. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.